people know that you can store breast milk in the fridge for about 4 to 6 days. But what a lot of people don't know is where to put it in the fridge to make sure it's the safest. You want to avoid putting it in the door of the fridge. And you also want to avoid putting it up close in the front of the fridge. Ideally, that breast milk goes all the way in the back of the fridge. Because think about it, opening and closing that fridge all day long is gonna expose those items to more warmth and coolness and those temperature changes. So whatever you have in the back of the fridge, that's gonna stay the coldest out of everything in there. So I would probably put it on one of the top few shelves, but all the way in the back. And then you also wanna make sure that it's a closed container. Ideally, if you're putting a bottle in there with the nipple, put the cap on that bottle before putting it in the fridge. Or if you just pumped and you have a bottle of milk that you're gonna add to a pitcher later, make sure there's a lid on that bottle. You don't want that milk just sitting open in the fridge because then that milk is gonna be exposed to germs or bacteria that are floating around in the fridge. And always be sure to label your breast milk the time and date that you pump it. That way you know exactly when it's time to either use it or toss it in the freezer.